Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is Friday. Can you guys believe it? A whole nother week already down. Insane. But what's happening, everybody? We are off to work right now. I wish that we were going paramotoring, but the reason why we can't go paramotoring anyway is not only because of the idea of we're going to work. It's the winds are extremely high again. Today we have another day of gusting around 40 miles an hour. It's been insane with the winds here lately. It just seems like there's just no such thing as like a couple days in a row with no winds. There's just no way. Not in New Jersey. Yeah, the winds last night, guys, were so crazy that everything in my yard got blown around. So I had to go outside last night, strap a couple things down, move a couple things into the garage, and my boat actually fell off its setup, which is no big deal. The boat's not hurt or anything. It's still on a trailer. It's the trailer rolled off of my little ledge I had there, but no big deal. Try to fix that this afternoon when I come home. What else? I want to do a project on the deck of my house. I want to do a couple things, like really get it ready for spring and have the whole house all nice and clean and prepped, and try to also maybe talk to somebody who does power washing and try to have somebody else just come out and do the job, just so I don't have to maybe do everything with the rails. I don't know. I'm trying to figure something out because I really want to try to figure something out with all that. But we'll see what happens. Regardless, though, I'll do something with the deck. But right now, like I said, we're going to this job. We actually got up a lot of the walls yesterday, which was pretty awesome. It was kind of stressful, but you just got to keep moving. You got to keep, doing your thing. And it's kind of hard when you're doing framing with other people that you don't typically work with. And right now, I'm working with these other two people now that I've worked with before, actually a lot, so I know how they work. It's just that everybody's different, and really, like I said, I build decks every day and make YouTube videos. So it's like now building like this type of an addition, and it's a little different because what's funny that keeps throwing me off is that this is the first addition I've ever done with building walls before there's a floor. And the reason why there's no floor yet, right when I get around this turn, guys, the glare will get a lot better. Show you guys the nice woods for a moment. But yeah, so like I was saying, this floor job, or the reason why there's no floor yet in the job, is because it's going to get a heated floor. So the idea with the heated floor system, it's going to actually get a concrete floor, but we're still going to frame a wooden floor. We're still going to frame a wood floor, obviously, frame in there. But I guess like having a heated floor is going to involve like a lot of red piping and stuff like that. I'm not really even too sure because I actually have no idea how it really works. But I do know that it's a lot more involved. So we're going to build and do the floor actually. To me, it's still kind of mind-boggling, but hey. So, but anyway, this is just nice to do something different too with the job, like this is a pretty big addition. It's like, I believe it's 1,200 square feet or something like that we're adding onto this house. I'm not really too sure the exact layout, but today we should be able to finish putting up all the rest of the walls and maybe even plywooding all the walls today, which would be awesome. And if we can get that done, that would be pretty big. And if we can get that done and get prepped for tomorrow for the ceiling joist, that would be awesome. And really, I'm actually thinking about working all weekend too, if it's possible. Only because I'm going to California for a couple of days, and I actually hate when I don't work, you know, 'cause I always feel like the guilty side of me for some reason, like I'm always supposed to be working when the work's actually there. But it's going to be really nice to see Anthony. It's going to be really nice to see Alex, the kids, everybody, you know. I'm really looking forward to it. And just getting to spend some quality time with my mom. It's going to be me and my mom actually flying over to California, which will be pretty cool. I am looking forward to it. Also, you know, like with the paramotoring today, like the winds are just so stinking high right now till I think it's through the night, but I know that tomorrow is looking really good. But the problem is, you know, like I said, I actually could be working and I would rather be working. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just work throughout the whole weekend, which, like I said, I don't really want to do it, but I should do it. So I'm probably going to push myself, and that's only if everybody else works. I think everybody's going to work tomorrow, but I don't know about Sunday. But I might as well work an extra day if I can get my hands in it. And like I've been saying, you know, to all you guys that have been watching, like I haven't been really having that much work anyway in the past couple months. So it's nice that we finally have this work. I'm all over it. I'm trying to be very, very on it. You know, couple things, you know, that always worry me when I ever do any kind of a new job. But that's always that little bit of nervousness of anything new, you know. Which is something that I actually strongly believe is good for all of us inside, because I feel like that's what keeps us going, right? It's like that little bit of that keeping you on your toes, kind of like a little nervous, you know? Because like for me, I'm always trying to be the best person on the job site, because that's how we should always all be for work, you know? And you always want to be the best one there. And I'm not trying to say be better than the guy next to you there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just be a great worker, you know. Just go to work, get your shit done, and you know, call it a day. That's how I like to try to look at it. And like with this kind of stuff though, this is the kind of work where when you come in, you gotta really think, you gotta know what you're doing. Like as soon as I get there, which I'm gonna be there in like 15 minutes or so, or maybe a little bit less. I'm trying to get there a little bit early, because all these guys are probably already there. They've probably already been there since 7. You know, that's why I'm trying to be early, you know, but it's tough, you know. I'm not trying to kill myself either over this job, because it's not actually considered my job. This is actually a job that we're just coming in as a sub, and we're just helping out, basically. But I'm glad to have the work, though, you know what I mean? But if it was, say, a job that I personally got, I'd probably be there at, like, I'd probably be there at 7. But really, you know, what's nice about the kind of work that we do most of the time is that we knock them out, you know. But this is the kind of job where you can't just come in and knock it right out, because it's too much. It's too big. It's too many little things that you gotta really stop, think about it, make your cuts, keep going, you know. Man, that dock was just messed up. So right here to my left, guys, you can kind of see it in the camera. It's the river. I do always love driving this way if I can get the chance. You guys have seen me take this route a couple of good times because actually recently this is where I've been getting a lot of the workout, which is kind of funny out this way. And out this way has some of my favorite roads to go cruising down. So let's think. I'm going to go, yeah, this way. It's actually, you know, you can go a couple different ways, especially with the way that I'm going now. So, and hopefully I don't lose you guys either too with the internet. So we'll see. A lot of people walk their dogs down this road. It's amazing how many people actually live on this one current road here. Wow, look at that! I see more people. What do you see? I wonder if they got a dog. No, I don't see a dog, but sometimes they walk their dog without a leash. You see these guys over to the left? Gotta make sure there's no dog gonna pop out of nowhere. Oh, this is such a nice ride though, in the morning. Here's the train tracks. These tracks are not dead tracks. And what's cool about these train track guys, they're gonna be in a movie. So I can't wait to see whatever movie that's gonna be. None of us know, I don't think, yet what movie it is yet. I can probably look it up and try to figure that out, but I never really did yet. But there's been scenes on these train tracks of some kind of a car wreck into the train, and they're doing it here, which is super cool. $35 an hour. Jeez. Now what I've noticed about my coughing, guys, I only cough in the morning, really. Like I got like this lingering whatever it is from when I had the flu, but whatever. Trying to take care of myself. Yeah, today's probably going to be another good day of like me trying to push it hard. And that's all I want to do is try to push it hard, get through this day. Hopefully we can get finished all the walls today. And then hopefully tomorrow we can get up all the ceiling joists, which would be nice, you know, because then after the ceiling joists are up, I don't know, maybe we might get all the roof rafters tomorrow, but I can't see us actually starting the roof until Monday. But what really stinks is that I'm actually not going to be here for these guys from Tuesday to Thursday. So the only thing that stinks about that is that they're going to be getting ready to build this roof probably by Monday, or maybe if these guys work on Sunday, I could probably come out here and work, you know. You know what I really need to do too, guys, is I need to take the time and go buy new clothes. I've noticed too for my work clothes, like every single pair of work pants has holes in it. Can't stand that. It's like I can stand it for only so long, but now I'm at the point where it's like, all right, I gotta throw all these clothes out. And normally all I try to do is buy like a 5 or 6 pairs of like type of work pants, and the same thing with shirts. Plus, I want to buy new sweatshirts anyway. I always like ruin all my sweatshirts by like wiping paint or caulk or whatever on it just to be quick. Cause I like trying to be quick and like really like on a job site where like people, when they see me, they're like, wow, this guy doesn't waste any time, you know. And if I'm gonna waste any time, I want to go home. I'd rather, because I have things to do, you know. There is no wasted time. If I want to stand around somewhere else that I don't want to be at, I would rather be at my house trying to do YouTube videos, you know, for you guys, you know, and for myself. You know, I really enjoy doing these videos, and you know, doing these live streams are really tough because it's hard to keep going when you are by yourself. Like, I almost wish there was like 2 of us in the van right now, so I could be me and say somebody else could be talking about things and talking about other topics and keeping a conversation really going. Sometimes I've noticed when I watch some of these, I'll like be talking about something, somebody will ask me a question and I'll answer that question, and then I completely come off topic of what I was just talking about, and then I never go back to what I was saying. So things like that makes me wish that like I was doing things more like a podcast in a way. But I don't want to start doing a podcast until I can like basically be on the road with it a little bit, or like have an RV to set up a studio. Like, I keep thinking like, how cool would it be to have a studio in my shop, but it smells like gas in there. That's where all the toys go, you know, and I just feel like that's not a place where it'd be like that comfortable to be sitting in for hours, unless if I somehow made the shop extremely clean and never did any actual mechanic work in there anymore, you know what I mean? And I just had these toys in there as showpieces, but that's unrealistic. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure something out. Really, I think it would be great to like, because I could always do it, and I don't know why I didn't do it. I think it was because of money reasons. But my idea was to build a garage far enough off the property line, for one, so I can always drive a vehicle around it. But I could have went back like 3 or 4 more feet, so I could always build like a smaller addition onto the garage and make it a little bit bigger, and maybe make that kind of room back there then. That's always a possibility. Always possible. And I always wanted like a loft. Like, that's why I kind of wish that I built the garage a little bit bigger, but I didn't. This is a crazy back road that I'm on right here. This is nothing but you in the woods out here. That's why it's nice to be working where I'm actually working at too right now, because out here I feel like it's peaceful, it's different, and also, like I said, I'm just happy to be working. Like, even though that I'm doing stuff that I'm not really I shouldn't say I'm not a big fan of. This is nothing, you know. Building walls is really simple. And really, once I get here, I want to hop right back to doing what I was doing yesterday. First thing was putting down the green board on top of the concrete foundation. You double layer this green board, right? There's all these like bolts that stick out of the foundation, and before you put a frame up for a house of any kind, you double layer the concrete with treated lumber first. And then once you do that, and before you put the treated down, you put this styrofoam, blue styrofoam down. That's this very thin stuff, and I think it's just basically it's a vapor barrier where it's like kind of separating the water weather from the concrete to the treated lumber. And then from the treated lumber, we can build the hemp fir, which is the regular pine wood, all over it. You know what I mean? And like I said, normally when you build, you're building a floor right away, but in this case, we're actually building walls first. Check it out, dude. We are totally in the woods right now. I'm trying to find First Ave, which is coming up. Well, like I said, normally, I would not get internet out here, so if I do lose you guys, I do apologize, but like I said, I do like to hop on these live streams in the morning, take you guys to work with me. And I'll try to leave the live stream on until I actually park, but I do know that some people do not like to be on camera, you know, and out of respect for other people, especially in the morning going to work, you know, I just don't like to put people in that position or have anybody even just have something to say to me about it, you know what I mean? All right, here's First Ave, nice. Dude, wow, there's like, they should make First Ave sign, like, they should make that sign like 8 times its size, because I really didn't see it, and if I didn't live around, well, I shouldn't say I live around here, I grew up around here, but if I didn't know about that, then that could have been bonkers. Would have rode right past it. But yeah, it'd be cool to show you guys the site really quick. But I already know that these guys are all going to be there, so I really don't want to be, like I said, putting anybody in that position. Because like I said, I know a lot of people that just don't like to be on camera. I've had a lot of my friends even tell me, like, hey, you know, I think it's cool what you do. Please keep me out of it. I'm like, yeah, totally, dude, no worries. And, you know, it's just so, everybody's different. Wow, that sun is brutal right now. Excuse me, guys, for the coughing. Sometimes, like I said, I get this like scratchiness in my throat, but I feel totally fine. I have been like this since I got over the flu in the morning. I just always have this lingering cough, and then once I start really up and moving around, it just seems like I don't cough throughout the day. I don't know. Oh, the camera's a little low right there, ain't it? Let's see what's going on here. Ah, no, it fell off the thing here. Ah! Don't crash. Really, on this back road, there's like nobody around. Don't get me wrong, though, there's definitely people that live on this road. I'm actually passing a couple houses. What's cool about out this way that I'm driving to is that out this way, it seems like, I think you're like, if you were to buy property out here, whether if it's got a house on it or if it's just property, I think you're like, it's an automatic 5 acres. Like, I think that's how it's broken out here. And, which is actually really cool. I think 5 acres is actually a lot of land. Like, if I got that, geez, I try to figure out how I can have that airstrip for the paramotor life. Be nice too if you could try to make like somehow like an outline around the whole property, so you always had ways to come in, whether the winds were, you know, that would be epic. Okay, I don't know if I just passed the road or not. I gotta really pay attention here. What do we got coming up here? So trying to find street here, no cars behind me. What's the road? Hard to tell. Here it blows. Right, we are here on the road, and you know what? I can already see it. There's a lot more people here than yesterday. That glare is terrible anyway, guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed a little bit of the ride with us this morning. So until the next one, everybody, hey, I'll try to do another video this afternoon if it is flyable. So until the next one, everybody, peace out.